This is Josh Kidd, and in this video we'll be looking at backing up your data in Hands-on Connect. And this is something that is important to do regularly. And to start, we'll go into Setup, and we're going to take a look at Data Management and Data Export. And this is a tool in Salesforce that allows you to schedule a weekly backup of all of your data. And you can see actually here there's a button to schedule an export. There's also a button to export now if you want to pull out a backup immediately. This is grayed out now because we already have a backup available to us, and that's this link down here below where we could click download. To make sure that your backups are made every week, click on the schedule export button. And then go through this data here. You'll probably want to include images, documents, and attachments, since that's important data for you. You may or may not want to include chatter files, but that's something that you can decide for yourself. And then with frequency, you can select weekly or monthly, but again, we recommend weekly. It's important for this to be done regularly and often. And just think of how long you could, how many days of data you could have before, if you had to roll back to a backup before it became really annoying. And probably that's somewhere less than a week actually. So select weekly, select the day of the week that it occurs on. It should probably be a weekday, so you can go in and download it when it happens. And then schedule when you want the first one to occur and when you want the last one to occur. And remember when you set this last one, because you'll have to go in and set up the weekly backup again when that's done. And then the preferred start time, sometime when you're not likely to be using the system. For the data you export, you want to include all data. That's easy enough. And then you can hit save. And when you come back, it tells you when your next scheduled export will be. When an export happens, you'll get an email, and this is what it looks like. Just letting you know that the export is available and will be available for 48 hours. When you get this email, you can just click on a link, and it will take you back to this page where this link will be available here with the file, and you can just click on that to begin downloading your data backup. Now, you'll probably want to keep more than one of these. Sometimes it may take you more than a week to determine that the key piece of data that you're missing has gone, and in that case you'll want to have backups going back further than a single week. Keep as many as make sense to you, and just remember, ask yourself how long you'll be needing backups of your data. If you're really missing a piece of data from a month or 2 months ago, how badly will you need it if you find it missing? And answering those questions will tell you how long you should keep backups of your data.